Inside, I think it's funny how a commander who was an NPC introduced a few quests and singles on as a better story, life and death than jailer. Yeah, I mean, it's not even comparable. It's completely incomparable. I don't like to harp on about it. Yeah, WoW story bad. Like, yeah, for sure, we know it, but it's that's why I was a little annoyed when people were really like the only thing a comment I'd really put on that is when people were really like genuinely saying that the jailer can't have a good story because he's only introduced for one expansion. I'm like, but I mean the top reply to that was just Emet Selch. There was no expansion on it. There was no other fat on the comment. It was just Emet Selch, and it was like, yeah, there you go. I think the jailer really need a different design too. Like, imagine a David Tennant style villain. I think the jailer's model was fine. The jailer started with so much mystery, so much of an enigma, but they simply just had nothing for him to do. It's like the model was created and they tried to bolt on some sort of motivation for it. Like, I think, certainly in recent memory, and obviously FF14 so this several times and done it spectacularly, but I always come back to the Marvel Universe because they've done it really well. It's like when the Thanos story played out on camera, it was really good. And how people were disappointed at Endgame that they reduced him again. It was like, no, we liked the character who kind of had a point. A terrible point, but kind of had a point. Emet Selch's probably the perfect example is Emet Selch wasn't wrong from his perspective in what he was doing, which is great. That's what you want in a villain, is a villain who's not just, I'm going to kill you all. Emet Selch wasn't wrong. For him and his perspective on things, Emet Selch was not wrong.